Okay.
I forgot to record it, so I just started now. Sorry.
Okay.
Adriana, you're Emilio.
Hey, got the background.
Yeah.
I get very few video participants on my screen, but that's okay.
You can keep scrolling through us all.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you can. You can scroll
I
through.
usually do this on my computer, but okay. There we go. There's a few more people.
Okay. So are we back to Juliet?
I think am I done? I think I'm done. So I think what we'd really like to do, I know you guys have been thinking about this like nonstop, but ideas for fundraisers, we're really super open. I'm going to preface that by saying we don't have our usual fundraisers, which would be Summerfest and poker. Poker was scheduled for September 26th. So no in-person stuff. I've seen all kinds of creative endeavors virtually. I shared with Debbie and Cheryl and Meredith, I shared one about the virtual dinner party, which sounds really massive to orchestrate. We could do something on a smaller scale, but our agency did one and they netted $220,000.
Wow.
Juliet, how much were the dinners selling for?
Well, I haven't found that out yet, but I have that.
They had to be like $1,000 a person or something, because how many dinners could you sell? I mean,
it's whatever the chefs came up with. There were a lot of wineries involved. We could do a wine tasting. I have.
Oh yes, each of the participants gets a bottle of wine sent to them, and everyone's tasting the same wine.
Everybody
at the
gets
same
thousands
time.
in the happy hour. I like that.
That's one way to, your purse strings get a little looser when you have a couple of glasses.
You have to be able to do it digitally.
So what
but you sent it ahead.
Really, really huge donors. So
what do you think people would pay for that per person?
You send the bottle ahead of time and everyone has it ready to go when it's time to taste it.
No, but they have to pay something as a fundraiser. Yeah.
Right. So you pay for your ticket and it includes whatever the price is for a little fun box of stuff to have pre-dinner. So once you get on to the Zoom virtual dinner, everyone has the same stuff and you've paid for it.
Okay. At least $100.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know who we'd be catering to. I did my friends, I have like 20 friends who are also Geminis, and so we used to have May babies birthday parties. And this year, one of my friends drove around to everybody's house and dropped off a cupcake and a candle and a cocktail. So once we all had the Zoom, we all were able to blow the candles together and stuff like that. So it can be done with a huge group of people. It's kind of, tough a little bit.
You have to mail it out. Yeah, it's like a Blue Apron box, I guess.
Yeah.
But we could get interns who drive to do that. I mean, we have resources. We just have to figure out what it would involve.
Right.
How about an online auction of donated items, something like that?
Those are successful. I know they're also, we can also look at, aside from that, we can do Instagram giveaways, like where you, kind of like the go-go photo thing where like you pay to, post your dog and then you get photos like that. There's a way that you can fundraise through Instagram for sure, and I can look into that as well. And we can auction off certain items. People love pet stuff. Like even if they don't know what canine is, they'll be like, "Oh, that's an awesome dog bed" or something like that, and we're getting their money.
I know Pasadena Humane Society is doing this year a virtual wiggle waggle walk.
Do you just walk with your
So it's Strut Your Mutt. Yeah, they're all going.
Yeah, where you sign up, you fundraise, you from your friends or whatever, you hit a certain amount, and then you do the walk. You either you link your pedometer or whatever walk logger you have, and it shows the route So you've done it virtually, and you walk your own route and your own mile.
Rocks is doing that too.
Who is?
Flags and Rocks.
Oh,
Special
I know.
Olympics has one tomorrow.
Yeah.
So the thing is it's good to start thinking about it now because everybody's doing the same thing. Every nonprofit, every school
Right.
is doing the same thing. Like I said, Special Olympics has theirs going. They're doing their walk tomorrow. So
Mhm.
everybody's looking for money, understandably so.
Right.
You're not going to be getting, I don't think you're going to be getting a lot of restaurants and places donating because they've already lost so much money.
They're hurting.
Yeah, they're hurting. So it's not going to be like you're going to be able to auction off these items that have been donated to you because everybody's kind of suffering. So yeah, I think like the card idea, you know, and the puzzle, you're hitting people who really like something and so they're willing to donate to a cause and they get something in the end. And even if they don't, they love the fact that they were donating to.
Right.
We can
How
also do like regular, auction items that we even do in person, which is like a certificate for a future, wine safari or something like that. So you're buying the certificate that will take place in the future, but people I think would still be open to buying them now, or
If you can get the donations from the businesses,
Yeah, that's going to be the problem.
that's
no, we're gonna have to
potentially the
get
problem.
rich donor people.
Yeah,
We
and
still have money
businesses
right
that
now.
are willing to donate and people who are willing to, and the donation has to be like 2 years down the line with
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the tricky part. It's not instant gratification. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
gonna be everybody.
Fundraising right
So-
now, incredibly hard.
Sandra, I know you did is your group kind of worn out, or would you be up for doing doggy themed masks?
So we are a very specific niche group, and our founder and director, the Overlord, is absolutely adamant that we do not do anything commercial with our masks. They're only for donation.
Okay. Uh-huh.
But one of the things that I was actually thinking about, it's a part of our organization, since we're such a broad-based volunteer group, and a lot of people have put so much into this. We do take in a lot of donations, but there's an awful lot that's coming out of everybody's own pockets.
Mhm.
So we have a whole branch called Community Care, where people do nice things for the other aunties to support them. We call each other aunties. We're the Auntie Sewing Squad. And I was just wondering if we could maybe do something like that, like gift certificate, send community care to somebody. And that way we could maybe do a combination of supporting struggling small businesses and doing like a nice thing for a treat for a friend. Like they send all sorts of things. They've sent body products and baked goods, and we got a case of wine. The last donation we got was a case of CBD. I don't know who it came from, but anyhow.
Anonymous.
Yeah. So I was wondering if maybe we could do something like that, like, send a care package to somebody. And part of it would be support of a local business, and part of it would be, fundraising for us.
So one of the things we did when we knew that our congregate living spaces were in lockdown, there were about 400 people on the west side and the east side. So
Yeah.
Margaret, Julia, Adriana, and I were the team. We went out and we had all these nice canvas bags with decoration and everything on them. So we decided to put together care bags and with individual name tags for each resident, because they couldn't go anywhere. So they're already, I'm not supposed to use the word homeless, but I'll just shortcut it. They're all homeless, but they're living in congregate living situations until they can get into housing. So each person got a bag with their name on it with some really great stuff in there. They got socks and personal items and snacks.
Yeah.
And so forth.
Yeah.
But the only thing about giving to only one individual, that would be hard. we'd almost have to give to the Village, which is on Skid Row, or.
Well, I was thinking more like sending, like, you know, like sending a telegram to somebody, sending a care package to, like, I'm going to give you $50 to send a care package to my niece Hannah. And, you know, in that there might be like a scented candle and a bath bomb and a cute little card or something like that. And part of it pays for the merchandise and part of it is the fundraising bit. That was what I was thinking.
Okay.
Like, sort of like a something you send to somebody.
So it's our supporters of K9 wanting to give a gift to somebody that they know.
Yes. Or like delivery. We do an awful lot of delivery, you know, and I've done some of it myself. Like one of the aunties has a very prolific lemon tree in her backyard, and she's given me lemons, and I turned it into lemon curd, and then I delivered jars of lemon curd to people.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That's,
Hey, Julia,
that's some effort.
Lemon curd. Got lemon tree.
Don't talk to me about lemons. I learned how to can last year, 2 years ago, because we have 2 lemon trees and they decide to just dump everything at once and then keep dumping. So I probably juiced like 350 lemons, and then I learned how to can, and I canned lemon juice in tall mason jars, and I probably had like 30 jars and then gave them away to everybody. We still have 2 in our, like, they're shelf stable for like 2 years.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah. I'm not doing
It's
that.
nice. I've had preserved Moroccan lemons.
Ooh.
And those are really tasty to throw in food. And like different dishes. Very yummy.
Yeah.
I mean, another thing
I
is,
think masks are a great idea, Juliet. I think if you could find a company, and you could use like your doggy pictures and get them screened onto the masks and sell them. I think that would be I think that's a really, everyone needs masks. So, you know.
So a lot of people are doing the personalized dogs on masks right now. From my dog club, from the Agility Club, you can send a picture of your dog to this guy, Ernie, that I know, and he will screen it onto a mask. So you have your own dog on a mask.
Is it the whole dog?
No, you decide. You can have the snout and the mouth, or it's the whole thing. It's up to you. He'll do the snout or the mouth, you know, so it's over yours, or he'll do the whole thing. The whole thing on your mask. Yeah. So it's kind of a cute idea. And people love having their pets on things. That's for sure.
How much does he charge for those?
I can send you a link to him on Facebook.
Yeah, Sharon, you could put the link in the chat as well.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Like if there's
where is my link in the chat? But I have to find him on Facebook first and see if he started a page just for the face masks.
Hi, Toby.
I'll send it to you after.
Okay.
I'll send it to you after.
If there's room for profit, you know, like if there's room to make a profit off of something like that, it's maybe like you probably wouldn't make a fortune, but you might be able to make, you know, $1,000 or something.
I have to run to a work meeting. Sorry, so I'll see you guys later.
Oh.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, wow, I just got signed off for some reason.
No, you're
Still here.
So
I still hear you, Cheryl.
That's an idea.
So a lot of people are shopping online. And back in the day, we used to have stores.
Julia, we hear you.
Okay, sorry. I was trying to interject like to Sandra's idea before it gets lost.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because I do have a friend who started her own company kind of right before COVID, so it sucked for her, but I'll send you a link to it. She calls it Empathy in a Box. It's called Bad Day Box, and they are basically like care boxes that you can send to people for different reasons. There's like the stay-at-home family box and the self-care box, and she has really good, the gratitude box, like they're really cute. So I know she would be open to partnering where we could do Sandra's idea and then just sell it for a bit more, and then we would make that profit, and she would sell her boxes and get her name out there too.
I like that.
I will put the link in here. Okay, I am done. Thank you.
No, so I was just going to say, in the past, we've had, it was actually ladies attire, but there was a store in Pacific Palisades, upscale. They had an online component that they wanted to develop. So, and some stores over time have said, there was even an eyeliner company that did it. But so for 1 month, I mean, these are hopefully people you know and can reach out to. For 1 month, they would donate either 10 up to 20% of their proceeds to Canine. So Canine, whatever, the buyer doesn't have to do anything. They literally, it's all set up. They go in, they buy whatever they're going to buy, and then that vendor sends whatever proceeds, a check back to us.
Didn't we have that with 1 year, long time ago, with Veggie Grill, or with
Oh, Veggie Grill? No, that was bad. I've
that
done
was bad. Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Wow.
Now is an in-person thing.
How do you get into the markets?
Yeah, you know how Ralph's has that one where if you shop, a certain amount of the money goes to the organization?
Yeah, Kobe's bonds, and I know Special Olympics is up there, so I can ask, but every month they will have a different organization where you can either, right now it's Food for the Hungry, so you round up your dollar, but before this all hit, it would always be, what do you want to pay? Would you like to give a donation to this organization? Right. And I've been there at Albertsons and Vons when we did it with Special Olympics, and we would have some of the, some of the athletes standing there while they're doing it. So I don't know how you get involved in doing it, but you could have some of the dogs outside who are, people walk in and they see shelter pets and they feel bad and they want to give money.
Yeah, the problem that we run into, and Ralph's is the only one that actually gives us our own account. But for everything else, all the ones that you know.
Sorry, I'm going to take a little break and grab my dog. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry.
So the ones where you sign up and save, you put your credit card there, and then you're shopping at maybe 10 different places, those would all go back to our parent agency. They would not come back to us. And it would be really hard. It'd be really hard for them to segment out I don't know how they would earmark it for Canine. It would get lost, and I think
oh yeah, you're true, because when we made those donations, we're always like, well, how are we making sure it's coming to the west side as opposed to the big
exactly.
Yeah. We want it specific to west side.
You have to have projects that would send them to our donate page on our Canine website.
Does Canine have a Ralph's account already?
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Send us that info.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
right.
then
Well,
we can pass that on to people, and they
guys shop at Ralph's.
On mine.
Yes.
Yeah. Special Olympics. Yeah.
Got it.
and also, I mean,
Amazon.
Seas is a cheesy. Seas is always like a good fundraiser too. I know that's kind of cheesy, but like Seas, you can get you can sign up with them and you sell. Come on, Meredith, you know about Seas.
Oh, I know about C's. I don't know about their fundraising.
No, but they do fundraisers. They do fundraisers, and
Will you sell candy?
Yes. Yeah. Especially around Valentine's, Christmas, Mother's Day, Easter, and there are C's fundraisers, and the money.
Yeah, I know exactly where each person gets. The sellers get a catalog and basically go around, and whoever wants to buy something, you deliver it to them after.
Yeah, and then the money goes to the organization.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you guys on Smiles Amazon?
You don't like C's?
I
can't do
Amazon. Can't do it.
That's the agent. See, our tax ID is an agency's tax ID. So the first thing, whenever you're signing up to get money from anywhere, we have to give that number, and that number is the agency. So
that's why I can't even link it on Instagram where it says like donate to this organization, or on Facebook. We can't use those, which sucks. Because
it's really a shame because I spend buku bucks on Amazon. Right?
Everybody does, yeah.
And I do have the Smile charity that I'm linked into on Amazon.
You can change it at any time.
It's OPCC.
Yeah.
Oh.
on
So
Amazon.
you have
Not
to-
the dog
so-
person.
So when you do, so say you did a dinner fundraiser or whatever, you wouldn't have to run that through OPCC. You could just do your own, that would be your own
Oh,
thing.
sure. But,
So
but
as long
not,
as
not
it's
when it
not-
involves a tax ID to prove that we're, well, it just depends on the thing. Like Ralph's gives us our own account and it doesn't, and it comes to us. I get emails from him all the time. They're the only ones. It's really hard to find organizations that will segment us out away from the agency.
So when you do your poker thing or whatever, so that money, just so I understand in case I do some kind of fundraising, how that works. So then the money, you don't have your own tax ID or like, I'm confused how that works. Like
The way that I have to set up a fundraiser is for, let's say, for example, GoGo Photo. So we use the GoGo Photo site, the money, I set up a Stripe account. So every purchase or every donation you guys made came right into our Canine Stripe account, and the agency knew that. So actually the girl in development had to log in as me and capture those records. But it did specifically come to Canine. So I have to set it up in such a way that through Eventbrite or through GoGo Photo, whatever platform will allow me to do that, then the money will then route to us. So yeah, for events, we get that money with no problem.
So do we run into an issue too with, right now, if you do any type of food delivery or stuff like that, there's probably certain requirements you have to abide by because of all of this stuff. Like not just anybody can deliver food. I don't know.
You mean like if we did a bake sale and we delivered the...
Yeah, you did a bake sale or you did a barbecue or you did anything. I think you're, anybody that's selling, it's even doing food out of their house, you have to reach certain requirements right now just because of this whole phase.
Yeah, I think we'd have to do something where it would ship from a reliable company that has already been COVID approved or something. I don't think we can do it individually. We'd get in trouble. So I had one idea about and Julia, you might know more about this than me. So with poker coming up or not coming up, however you want to look at it, do you think people would sign up if we had a virtual poker party and we had somebody like Annie Duke as our guest poker person, and she would be doing a demo and other people would jump on and she'd do like a poker lesson?
I hate to say it, but that
Who's Annie Duke?
with poker, virtual poker,
No, not plain poker. It's raising money for them to watch Annie or learn from me.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay,
no, no,
sorry.
God, no.
Sorry. Okay.
Those are illegal, actually.
Sorry, my brain went, that's easy to cheat.
When we did our first poker party, Annie Duke was the celebrity guest, and literally everybody in the whole place was gathered around her, watching her give a poker lesson.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The demo is a good idea to ask folks to share their screen and have people join. And like, I think you can have people join Zoom and have everybody like muted automatically, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a party and it's on the screen and you've got a group of your friends over and if you want to come to my house for dinner, I provide the food. Here's a little thing that's going to take place and she's going to teach us all that, or people who like to play poker.
I would just watch it at home by myself. You just pay for your ticket to watch Annie Duke and learn from her and watch her screen. And the one thing maybe we could do for that is like send people up top of our poker cards if they
can get a deck of cards.
Yeah, they can get a deck of cards if they buy a ticket. Since we have branded cards now.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so if any of you guys know anyone who wants to buy canine cards, they'll be available next week.
I could probably sell some of those. They're so cute.
Yeah.
How much are they?
We're selling them for 15 a deck.
15 a deck? How many do you need to sell?
Well, I'm ordering 100. Debbie
many
gets
as possible.
25. And then the people who got votes that were 50 votes or more, so that's another group of like, I don't know, 15 people. So then the rest are up for sale.
How many is that?
Yeah,
I can follow that.
it's a good
Well,
question.
I could sell cards, so I'm happy to get more. I could sell cards.
No, I know.
25. We can order more, and they're turned around.
Sell cards.
So it's been interesting, Debbie.
I just dropped you.
I found out that the company's in Hong Kong, and so we were getting emails from her like really late at night. Like if I happened to be up, I'd see her email, and for her that was first thing in the morning. It's like, oh crap, I've got to answer her right away. Anyway, yeah, they've got it's a very impressive printing operation, and they're the ones, or their sister company can also do the puzzle. You guys like the puzzle idea?
I think puzzles are great. Like, I mean, we're not full quarantine anymore, but that was definitely a trend. I'm terrible at puzzles and I don't like them, but I know a lot of my friends love them. So their dog.
The other trend, I saw puzzles. I missed the first half of the Zoom meeting, but coloring books, adult coloring books were really popular at full quarantine.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Half the people I knew from the dog club on Facebook were posting up what they had colored that morning. Now, I'm not really into it, but I know a lot of people were into it, the adult coloring book.
I've also seen the art parties. Like there's a person that will run it, and I guess you have a certain. It seems like the parties, the art Zoom parties I've seen, where they're all trying to do the same thing. They're all trying to do the same image. So, but they're painting at the same time, and maybe they're drinking wine.
You know, maybe they're all drinking wine at every Zoom party. I just assume.
Everything involves wine, even the poker. Yeah, the poker lesson.
Oh yeah.
I meant, so another thing, I don't know, but as far as card games, just throwing it out there, but this was popular before quarantine. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. It sounds weird on my headset. It was popular before quarantine, I know that, but then it got really popular during quarantine Zoom parties of CAH games.
What's that?
Everybody, Cards Against Humanity. Oh yeah, a lot of fun, and there were a lot of like variations, like theme variations. That
virtual one.
Yeah, we play over Zoom.
Yeah.
So we all had our decks, and we just show them up on the camera, you know, on the screen, which card, and read it off, and it was a lot of fun, and it was hilarious, and you know, everyone was drinking, so it's just, you know, it's just something fun that I know a lot of people, I mean, there were parties that were 30, 40 people on Zoom. I wasn't on them, that were playing Cards Against Humanity.
Huh.
And
that's a good idea, because my son just had me buy Quelf. The same thing. Like, he's been playing it since he's been home from college. He and his buddies have been playing it virtually.
Yep.
I don't understand.
There might be games of like, hey, it's, you know, you're not going to make tons of money. $25 an entry fee to play on this thing and play a game that everybody likes.
Sure.
And they may do it.
And Cards Against Humanity, very little rules, like real easy to learn how to play, and actually quite fun.
So if you if we had a celebrity player also in the works, so people might donate money and to come and play and also see the celebrity, whoever that is.
Get Jane Lynch. Jane Lynch.
Yeah, because Cards Against Humanity is off color for a lot of it. So hearing a celebrity pick certain, so the person picks the answers. You don't have to be blue about it. You don't have to be off color. It could be, you know, very straightforward, but some people would pay good money to get a real laugh from a comedic actor and see which cards she would pick. Sure.
I have extended decks.
I just ordered, which one did I order? The red pack and the period pack. It should be a good laugh for next week.
Carrier the same one? No, sorry.
No, they have the colored decks. It just happened to coincide.
I never thought of playing it virtually because they have like a really lame online version that you can play through your phone.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of those with my friends where you play on your phone and it shows up on the screen for everybody.
Right.
And they're fun. There's like murder mystery and stuff like that. But
yeah, there's Jeopardy and Name That Tune and stuff. But it's kind of fun. Half my friends like to lick the card and stick it.
Great friends there, Sharon. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, I've got a pretty good bunch. But we play every Tuesday night virtually. So.
Fun. I just thought you don't have to have the same deck necessarily. You can just pick
No, it's actually fun for everyone to have different decks.
Yeah.
A friend of mine actually bought an unofficial deck which was called the Cards Against Humanity Disney deck. And it was off-color Disney answers and questions. So it was kind of fun. Well,
you might be able to reach out to people like that and say like, okay, let's take on another team.
It's 18 and up. You don't have to drink. 18 and over. For the foul language, it could be 18 and up.
Okay.
NC 17.
So our Zoom account, we can have 100 people on a Zoom.
My God, that's so many.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that would be our limit.
Up to 24 hours.
Yeah, they can play all night. I don't know. That's a possibility. We'll have to explore that a little more.
I had a lot of fun. I mean, every time we play, nobody gets upset. The rules are easy, and everyone has a cocktail ready to go.
Oh, speaking of that, actually, for my friends, one of my friends' birthday Zooms, she actually hired a bartending company, and so they had a bartender, and like you got the list of ingredients that you needed beforehand, but just the list of ingredients, and then she teaches you how to make the cocktail, and so everyone's in the Zoom like trying to make this cocktail together, and she's like a well-known bartender from one
like
of the
mixology thing.
Yeah, she's a mixologist from like best.
Oh.
And so you have to get all the ingredients ahead of time, and then she teaches you how to make it. And honestly, she did a tequila drink and a whiskey drink, so everybody kind of had a drink. So my husband had the whiskey, I did the tequila drink, and they were really good. And it was just like a fun experience.
That sounds like fun. I'd be into that.
We could come up with cute dog names for our drinks.
Well, yeah, that's a cute idea.
Yeah. Sure. What about that gives me an idea. What about virtual cooking lessons? A lot of people have gotten into cooking during COVID.
They have master cooking lessons on that. Actually, Saturday Night Live made a comic sketch about that.
How are you at your stove while you're on Zoom? How does that work?
I don't think you cook with them. I think you watch them.
Oh, okay.
And learn. I don't think you cook with them.
You're watching them.
Yeah.
You could do it either way. You could do it either way. I've done
stand your phone up or bring your laptop in.
Put the little kickstand on the phone and kind of go back and forth.
Yeah, it depends on your comfort level. I have a counter right by my stove, so I could just set it up on the counter and watch and do it. It depends on your comfort level and how ambitious you are.
I could see some good blisters happening.
Disasters, yeah. Okay. These are good ideas.
I think virtual bartending lesson is a great idea.
I think it is too.
Yeah, I love that.
You think she would do it with us?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, she like gets hired to do it. It's a thing.
Okay.
Oh, it was that, and then she had a drag party after that. So we had a drag queen come on. Around the same time, and then the drag queen made the cocktails with us. and then doing a virtual performance from her house. It was fun.
It sounds fun.
Too bad I don't have the number of, what was that? Adriana, you should remember the name. At our karaoke night, Butterfly Dragon something. Anyway, we did karaoke with a drag queen.
Oh, fun.
And it's too bad we don't have it on video because it was Adriana, Margaret, and me, and we were doing
It was ABBA.
ABBA. We were doing ABBA song.
Of course. It's not karaoke if there isn't ABBA.
We were too nervous, so and this drag persona had already performed, and so I went and grabbed her, I think her, and I said, "Will you come up on stage with us?" Oh yeah, sure. So yeah, that gave us a comfort level. It's like, well, if they're not going to watch us, they're going to watch her. Anyway, that was funny.
Oh, now I'm going to actual drag shows.
Okay, well, I gotta jump because I promised Jake we'd go lizard hunting
Oh my God.
at 3.
Yeah, say hi to
And
Jake.
I've got an agility lesson that I need to drive through with social distancing and the whole thing, but an outdoor agility lesson.
Interesting.
So-
Okay.
We need to figure out a way to hit the big guys,
Yeah.
the big donors.
So
Hi,
we'll
guys.
follow up with
Bye,
some
Sharon.
Our tickets for $5, $10, $15, but it's a lot of work and you're not making it. So we need to figure out a way to hit the people who want the tax donations.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, start thinking of people, start networking, finding out who's friends of friends of your friends, and that sort of thing. So, and then
And
we
you got a lot of dog owners who, that's what they'd like to hit. So it's a good
Margaret, is that something we'll have like
kind of move in that direction. Yeah.
be able to put into our portal? Like we'll be able to make notes and like talk to each other, like a shared doc or anything like that.
That I don't know,
What are you talking about?
but
Like share resources or ideas, or is it just like a personal portal?
Oh, you're talking about impact?
Volunteer.
communicating within
Put
that
it on the
site.
homepage of Better Impact. Yeah.
I guess look into if there's like a way we can pool all of our ideas and have it in one place. Just like you were saying, like the information will.
That's why we're having a pool party.
And cool idea. That's what I'm doing. But like Mom, you said like and Margaret, you said like on the first part of the volunteer portal or whatever, there'll be
Yeah.
information they usually email to us and we lose.
Mhm.
So I wonder, look into seeing if there's a way we can share and pool our ideas into one
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For now, you guys can use the survey link that I sent out because that has like that idea box. Can you hear me okay? I sent out a survey like within the past 2 weeks, and for now that can be, if you have any more ideas, you can just submit there or you can email us, and then we'll be able to pool it. But
Even like a shared Google Doc, like something we can share and see. All right, because when we do it on the survey, we see our own idea get going, and then that's it.
right, okay, yeah, a shared
I have
doc.
a quick question. So just say your deck, your playing cards that you've already created.
Uh-huh.
Could you sell those on Etsy? Are you allowed to do that?
I can link up with Stripe and sell through the website, our canine website.
So you could sell those on Etsy,
On our website.
on your website.
Yeah, not Etsy.
Not
Yeah,
Etsy.
I probably wouldn't use.
We're an organization, so.
Could you sell them on Instagram? Like you were saying, you could auction things
We
on
can link it on Instagram. Yeah.
Maybe you could sell a lot on Instagram. Maybe.
Once we get the cards, I'll take really nice photos of them laid out, maybe with dogs playing poker or something like that, and then we can do an Instagram sale and see if people buy them, and then put a link in our profile to insert to donate for a while, and go directly to buying the cards.
Yeah. They're really cute. And
I
the
think
star of
you
our
hit
show is
people-
on the
you
box.
hit people's hearts when you hit their dogs or their animals or whatnot. And it's going to a nonprofit. And
Yeah.
actually, I mean, I haven't looked into this, but I'm sure you could put a purchase of buying those cards to a tax deduction because you're donating to a nonprofit.
Oh yeah, we always mention that it's a tax deductible donation. That in the bottom, that kind of makes people go like, oh, okay, you know, like I feel good about donating to a 501(c)(3) because I'm getting the right offset.
Yeah, so people need to, yeah.
And Juliet, we
In
may,
this time of COVID, if you did make masks, say, you could also do those on your Instagram. I don't know. I get stuff all the time on mine for masks, and I've actually purchased some just because I thought, oh, that's really cute. So
We just do it as an ad. Because
yeah, like
that's
random.
probably why you buy them is you see an ad scroll with the mask and you're like, oh, that's cute. And
Yeah.
click on it. That clicks through to our website. So it's a click through. We get people going to our website and to our Instagram. So yeah.
So when COVID first hit and our agency didn't have any cloth masks, I connected with this this group of people that were down in the garment district, and they were cranking them out, and they gave us 500 masks, and they were doing a GoFundMe, but they didn't require us to pay for the masks. I gave a generous donation, but because I thought I should, and I really appreciated what they did, and they were very COVID mindful. I can circle back to them and say, if we can get, a lot of their problem was getting fabric or getting the right cloth. But if we can find dog print cloth or something, it would have to be kind of all the same thing. They would probably make them for free and donate to us. And then,
Oh, sure, we can talk to Anna.
There is a website, a fabric making website. It's called Spoon Flower, like, you know, a spoon and a fork. And you send in a graphic file and they will print it. They'll do a run of fabric for you. It's not cheap, but you can do custom designed fabric. And depending on the kind of mask you make, you can make multiple masks out of a yard of fabric.
That's cool. I didn't know there was.
yeah, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, it's called Spoon Flower. One of our aunties had our logo done on a run of fabric.
Okay.
And that's how I found out about it. I've heard about Spoon Flower for ages, but I didn't know you could do your own custom designs using their portal.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We want to do
Yeah.
Is the not that I would want to do it, but is the like the fabric district open downtown?
You can.
Yeah, it's reopened. Yeah.
Yes and
Our
no.
district's
No
open.
shortage.
Yep, it's all open.
Yeah. There was a shortage in the beginning and a shortage of elastic, but now it's all back to normal. But
Well,
Mom,
they're a lot better.
It's
Some
better.
places still have a really long lag in between order and receipt.
yeah.
Because the demand is huge. The demand is enormous, but you are able to get stuff. You may not be able to get exactly what you want and is, you know, the quality and the price, but yes, it's a lot better than it was, definitely.
Okay. It's good to know. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to dive out because it's time for our afternoon walk. Great seeing everybody, and I love hearing all these new ideas. I like the looks of the documents you've developed.
Thank
thank
you.
you, Sandra.
Yeah, they look great.
Thanks for diving in with us.
Bye.
All right, well, to see you. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so we got a lot to do here. Margaret, are you ready for the prize drawing?
Oh, I am. Are you guys ready?
Oh, I didn't know there was a
Prize drawing?
I didn't know there was a drawing.
You have the chance to win a
know.
canine baseball cap
Nothing to
or a deck of playing cards.
Ooh.
I don't need either. You can take me out.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh,
Debbie.
wow. I'll get a deck of playing cards.
Debbie won.
Oh!
Debbie.
Playing cards?
Your pick.
Playing
You-
cards.
Playing cards.
Oh,
Okay.
she just upped her quantity. Okay.
Quantity, I might have to up it more. They may be the whole, Christmas kind of giveaway too. Like,
Well,
Thank you for
congratulations.
joining us today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. So you guys are okay with meeting how often, Margaret?
I wanted to do like the continuing education type thing, incorporating that like every 2 months. But if you guys have more updates, we can do more frequently or just like quicker meetings, maybe monthly. What do you guys have any thoughts on that?
Monthly's kind of, well,
A lot.
I think
It could
monthly,
be.
yeah, bi-monthly is late. I don't know. I'm looking at Meredith because mentor, teacher.
Right.
She's
Considering how many other Zoom obligations we have, right?
Right.
I'm just,
So-
Zoom
We-
parties. No, I'm kidding. I have nothing.
We could potentially meet in October for another longer form meeting, and then I guess we could just email in between updates.
That sounds good.
Yeah? Okay. Cool. Thank you, everyone.